Hello and welcome. It's Katrine. Wednesday, we have March 12th today, and I'm coming live because our phase 2 is live. So, for everybody that is in our Blend Precisely lifetime program, you know already about it. Phase 2 is live. And for everyone that is currently interested in getting into the program, I want to show you what it's all about. So once we are live with all the 6 phases, we will also announce how you can get a hold of Blend Precisely and the new features and the new phases. So I just wanted to show you around and how the new phase 2 looks like. So just quickly as a quick reminder, we have I need to look onto my other screen here. We have our inventory. And as you know, in our inventory, by the way, this one is new. You can now search by report as well. So you can just hit GCMS. So meaning every oil that has a GCMS report will come up here as well. So if you, for example, let me just see if I actually okay, I just parsed this one here. Okay, so this one is Eucalyptus globulus. I just parsed it. And it's one of my oils, and all of the constituents are coming up. And then I can go through them and see if there's anything missing and can add if needed, or correct a number if needed. But normally this one is extremely accurate. As you can see, 6.7, 0.35, 0.04, 0.74, 0.86, and so on. So this one is very, very accurate. I often go just to the last number and do a comparison here. And if something is missing, that's when I work back quickly to see what is missing. So once you have uploaded your document, I'm going to close it out now. I can see that the document now is parsed as a GCMS file, and I can go over to phase number 2, which is called now Aromatic Alchemy. And Aromatic Alchemy was chosen basically from our Indie AI Business Hub, where we posted the question, what would you like to see and hear? And then we have it live now as Aromatic Alchemy. I love this. I love it as well. So beautiful. So you can hop in here. If you have the lifetime, you should see it. If you don't see it and you bought the lifetime, please do let us know. But everybody that bought the lifetime, Blend Precisely lifetime, should have access at this point to this entire phase 2 as well. So phase 1 and phase 2. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you so much. Yes, thanks a lot. We are so happy that it's out. All right, so just showing you around here. So first of all, when you come in, this one is your view. And the view here is directly going to Blend Precisely oils. The reason behind it is sometimes when you start out new with Blend Precisely, you don't necessarily have already oils in there. They haven't been parsed as GCMS reports. So when you come over to just my oils, you might start out with a very empty, naked screen, and we didn't want that. So we did the default on Blend Precisely oils, and there are 131 oils. You will always see the results over here. There are 131 oils which I bought over time, and also we added my GCMS reports to those ones. They are all Floriana. That's where I bought them mostly, and you will see already, at least it gives you an idea already of every single oil and its constituents and or functional groups or chemical families or anything else. So it gives you a super good overview, also what I paid at that time. And yeah, so basically the Blend Precisely oils are here for you to explore and to view. What we did put in here, which I find really, really helpful, is the costs per drop or per unit, basically over here. So cost per unit and cost per drop, how large the bottle size was. And by the way, Floriana does everything in milliliters and or grams actually, and then they convert it into milliliters. So often milliliters is more than the grams. So if you see someone selling something in ounces or something else, Floriana is extremely accurate in their measurements when they sell their oils. And then the price, the Latin name, and obviously the common name as well. Then also you will see if it's an essential oil, or if you come here, if it's a CO2, or if you come here, if it's an absolute or a CO2, anything like this. So for the most part, you're probably going to work with your essential oils. But for the exploration in the beginning, you might want to look at the Blend Precisely oils. You do have the option to search or sort by name, Latin name, price, and then also the costs per unit down here. And you can sort by them up and down. So if you take the price per drop or per unit, for example, it will go here. I'm missing some prices over here. But you will see then the cost per unit goes up, and you can sort by it up and down. So try out the sort filter. Every time you want to clear a sort of anything between here or here, you just click clear filters. And if you search for a specific oil, you can search within this search bar, ylang ylang, and can find anything that has ylang or ylang ylang in it as well, and then clear filter search out. The next step, of course, phase 3, is that you can actually click on one of these ones, and then the next phase comes up where you see all of the details of the specific essential oils. So that's going to be super helpful as well. You can heart your oils, the ones you use a lot, for example. Then you can just come over here and say, okay, let's clear the filter first and say, show me all of my hearted oils. Wait a second, I think I did it too early. Here we go, and click the filter. Something, just a second. I think I went for something too fast. Let me see, here it is, yeah. So it will show you then your favorite oils. Uncheck. 132 oils back. Then on the left-hand side, you really will have this big filter where you can filter everything by plant parts, by your suppliers, by therapeutic properties and uses, and also by chemical groups, functional groups. You can sort. You can also sort by category, and you will be able to sort by nodes and chakras as well. So if you, for example, would go into nodes and you say, show me everything for middle and heart nodes, it will give you that information as well. I love these flowers, especially when they have a lot of constituents in them, or chemical families in that case, but the families are made of the constituents. I really like it. But sometimes it's interesting how few, I think, was it cedar wood? Let me just see if I can actually find cedar wood. I think it was just sesquiterpenes, basically, pretty much. Cedar wood, was it? Yeah, here. See that? This is crazy. There's not many constituents, many different ones. Everything going, or many constituents, but not many different functional groups or chemical families. So then the flower is basically just one petal. Anyways, so this one over here is available. So every time you actually, and you see constituents available soon, meaning I mentioned that already, there are over 6,000 constituents we have to go through. And it's not just the constituents, it's also that they are often written very differently, and they often come in different languages, and they often come also with what did I say? Different languages. They come with different, spelling, exactly. And then also capital letters, lowercase letters, cast numbers, synonyms, everything like this is crazy how much is existing. So we did need a little bit more time to clean up constituents. And the cleaning process is basically sifting through 6,000 different ones, finding the best ones to display for you over here, so that it's not that confusing and that it's not duplicating and wrong and everything else. So that has been now our task for the past couple of days. And it will probably continue for a few more days, because 6,000 is just a lot to go through. But then this one will become available too. And then you can search by constituents. Let's see what else is here. You can search within each of the filters. And you can also, let's clear the search again. You can then also go over to your oils. And when you see something like this grayed out flower, there might be a GCMS report you uploaded before we were parsing the GCMS reports, before basically the phase 1 was live, right? So we had the possibility already to upload GCMS reports to just store them with each of the essential oils, but not necessarily parsing them. So there wasn't the option of parsing them. So for some oils where you see that, you just want to go back to your inventory and maybe look for them, and then go ahead and let me see, go ahead and parse the GCMS report if you have it already in there. Yeah, so here there's a GCMS report, but I would need to go in there now and parse it. So that comes from before, and that's why you might have a grayed out flower. So make sure you go in, or maybe you have used it in cosmetic formulation and you have actually added the CUS number. That could be too, and that's why it's grayed out. So that's just a little note. When you see those ones, go into the GCMS report, parse it, or parse it one more time maybe, and then it will come up with a beautiful big fat flower. Okay, so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, if you want to see maybe something different, or if you would like to add anything else, more magic is coming then in phase 3. And I would suggest let's go through our phases, and then maybe we will have more suggestions. But if there is something already in your head and you want to communicate that to us, send us an email, hello@blendprecisely.io, and then we can talk about it, obviously. So that's it. Let's see, if you have questions, let me know, or if you don't have questions, send us an email. Maybe you have questions later. I mean, send us an email. If you don't have questions, obviously don't send us an email. But anyway, yeah, so I'm so happy about phase 2, and I really look forward to the next 3 phases or 4. And I think it's going to be great. So Seth is always making good progress, but the testing is where it takes always a little bit longer when we go into the testing phase. We want to make sure we deliver everything as accurate as possible, right? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being part of already Blend Precisely Lifetime. If you're in, your feedback we have gotten so far was super positive. So thank you so much. All right. Talk to you soon, everyone. Bye-bye. Ciao.